Hey everybody, Kathy Gruver here with your Daily Pause. So I'm heading to El Segundo today to speak to girls in tech. It's actually Girls Who Code, which is an awesome organization. And I thought I knew where the Daily Pause was going to go today. And then my morning happened. So this was interesting. This has to do with that lesson of responding rather than reacting. I wake up this morning, I'm excited to start the day, I've got phone conferences, I've got things going on, and I'm out of one of my books, Journey of Healing, completely sold out, ordered more from the publisher, and they arrived yesterday, which is perfect because I was going to take them with me. And I open up the case of books, and they sent Conquer Your Stress, which I have tons of. So not only does this mean I spent several $100s on books, which I'm not going to need for a while, I mean I will eventually, but I also now don't have any Journey of Healing. Now, I could have made this into a catastrophe, I could have blamed them, I could have gotten all mad, and instead I took a deep breath and went, okay, let's figure this out. So the first thing I did was get online. Did I order the wrong book? Altogether possible that I misspoke and ordered the wrong book. No, I actually did order the right book. Emailed them and said, hey, is there any way I can get the right book? Blah, blah, blah. Ends up that they're going to send me a case of books out today, and I'm going to get 10% off. So there's going to be a delay, but nothing catastrophic. Then, a PowerPoint that I've been collaborating on, that I've been working on for almost a year, is gone off my computer. At some point in trying to make more space on my sorry little laptop, I must have deleted that PowerPoint. But you know what I realized? It's probably on one of my backups. I'll find it later. And then the third thing that happened is my dad took a fall, which was a little bit upsetting because he was doing so well yesterday. He's doing great with PT. He's really pushing himself. He's a little competitive and he's got quite an ego. Don't know where I got it. But he took a fall this morning, and I talked to him, and he was a little upset by it, and he was a little emasculated by it, and they had to call the paramedics to come get him off the floor. But in reality, I realized this is the best fall he could have taken because, one, he didn't hurt himself, and two, somebody was home. His girlfriend was home, and she was able to get the neighbors and try to get him standing, and they were able to call the paramedics to come get him. And when he was on his way home, one of the things I said was, Dad, why don't you get one of those beepy things? To which he said, well, I'm not going to be venturing very far. And I said, you can fall anywhere. I've fallen in the house, but I can get back up. So this was a really phenomenal illustration in a safe way of you can fall anywhere. And I'm so glad it happened that someone was home. It wasn't, he didn't whack his head and lay unconscious on in the dining room floor for 2-3 hours before someone found him. So this was probably the best fall he could have taken. So in a morning that everything seemed to be kind of slightly falling apart and building on each other, and you figure by the time you get to the third thing that, quote, goes wrong, we're definitely more apt to respond rather than react. But I was so excited that I was able to take this pause, take that step back, look at things in a rational, calm way, and realize everything's okay. So with all those little things that go wrong, whether it's the computer doesn't work or something shuts down or your phone won't take the picture you want it to, is it really fight or flight worthy? Is it really this huge negative thing that deserves this gigantic fight or flight response? And one of the things I've really been observing is how I respond to people. And even if they come at me in an aggressive way or a negative way, do I have that ability, and this is the best test of this, do I have that ability to pause and respond rather than react? And my day so far has not gone the way I planned, but has turned out better than I could have expected. So look at those things around you that you might consider wrong, that you might consider negative, and see how you can reframe those to find the positive in that, because we can find the negative in anything. So go forth with your day. That's your daily pause today, is looking at those things that we deem negative and figuring out how we can look at the positive of that, how we can let that roll off, how we can put that in the past. Because again, the more we tell that story, the more that becomes, is it an anecdote or is it an identity? So, moving forward, think about those things. I'm going to brave the drive to Los Angeles. I'm going to listen to Eckhart Tolle the whole way, and I'm going to relax and center and get ready to teach kids about stress reduction and mindfulness, and today's been an amazing example of it. So, I hope you all have an awesome day. I'm going to head south, and I'll catch you tomorrow for your daily pause.